All right, Capricorn, I hope you're in a calm, cool, and collected place because we're reaching out to divine energy for some playful but very, very important messages regarding your love life. So these cards represent a desire for commitment, a desire for readiness. What I'm sensing here, Capricorn, for you is a very big blockage in your solar plexus. The solar plexus represents our sense of power, our sense of personal power, our self-esteem, and our reliability. Right now, you sense for your partners to be reliable. You're desiring for there to be a commitment. You're ready for love. You're ready for a relationship. You're ready to start building a foundation for the future. You're thinking about the white picket fence and what that means for you. And you're trying to envision that. Unfortunately, what I'm sensing is that you're not able to really express yourself to your fullest capability because your partners aren't allowing you to. There's a very big blockage in communication with your partners that's disallowing you to really express yourself and how you feel because you fear that this will make the other person go into hermit mode, or you fear that this will make the other person run in the other direction. So you're kind of playing it safe right now in your relationship, although you desire something much deeper and something much more committed. So with the energies coming through from the partners, or the hidden energy is coming through as contemplation, gaining overview, detached observation, increased understanding, solitude, integration through reflection. So this is coming through as the hermit technically in tarot, which is also represented by the Virgo. So a lot of earth energy. What I'm sensing is that this is a very, you might be dealing with earth signs, another earth sign, or somebody who has strong earth placements. With that being said, with the earth on earth energy, both desire stability in their lives, but with this energy coming through is it's a very mistrusting energy. So what I'm sensing is that this person doesn't trust you for some reason, Capricorn. It's not necessarily that they don't trust you as far as like, you know, lustful wise. They may think that you're only with them, or that, you know, you're dedicated or loyal to them. However, okay, first and foremost, what I'm sensing with this is my throat started choking up a little bit there. This person's dealing with a throat chakra blockage. They're not telling the truth about something, so they're trying not to talk too much because they're scared if they talk too much that they'll release information. Uh, they're scared they're going to release information that will turn you off to them, or ruin their chances with you. And what I'm sensing is that it's actually pretty selfish. It's not in a loving way. They just kind of, I kind of sense like a level of possession, even if it's not, even if there hasn't been love brought into the situation. But what I am sensing is just a very big level of possession here. Yeah, I'm sensing for the singles and the couples, Capricorn, that with this other earth energy, or this person with an earth placement, that this could be very controlling. This person desires to control you. They desire to have something from you and not allow others to have it. What I'm sensing is that it is kind of sexual. What I'm sensing, Capricorn, is that somebody has a sexual affliction for you, and they don't desire to lose that right now. Capricorn, what I'm sensing very strongly is that you're feeding into the devil energy of this partner. What I'm sensing is that you're playing into the role of their deepest and darkest desires, and you're not really saying much. You're not expressing how you feel. And they're also hiding things that would make you not want to do these things, right? They're holding back information. What I want to say to you, Capricorn, is that a lie by omission is a lie. You know, this person may not be lying directly to you, but they're not telling you all of the truth, and that in essence is a lie. And that's why you feel such a big blockage, because you're not able to truly express yourself because you know you're being lied to. Now, with that being said, Capricorn, I just want to point out that nobody can lie to you. People only lie to themselves. Projection is very real. So if somebody is lying to you, you have to ask yourself, why are they lying to themselves? What are they lying to themselves about? Now, we're going to pull a little bit of tarot, so we'll look into that a little bit, but that is very unique to the individual party. So let's see, why is this person so held back? Okay, so a lot of cards just fell through. Okay, so what I'm sensing is that this person doesn't desire to stay in the place that they are. They desire to leave or to move. What I'm also sensing is that this person has a vision for a future with another person. They are, I hate to say this, but it's almost like they're planning to be with another person. But with this Ace of Swords coming through, it seems like this other person isn't really offering them what they desire right now. So they're kind of just playing the field. This person is very frustrated. They have a lot of sexual frustration and they're kind of using you to get it all out because this person that they're trying to join with or couple with, it seems like this person desires the same commitment you desire, so they're no longer playing in this sexual role with them. And this is really affecting this sign because I hate to say this, Capricorn, but in a way, the reason they're lying to you is because they're lying to themselves about their feelings for this person. Their throat chakra is so blocked up because they're not expressing how they feel to this other person. And your solar plexus is being blocked off as a result. When we deal with partners, we have to remember that our energies mix up. So what's happened for you, Capricorn, is there's been a mix of energy, and now you're dealing with the depression, the anxiety, the anger, and the confusion that your partner's dealing with in regard to another person. And this is why it's very important that we pick our lovers and we pick our partners very, 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 very consciously. We don't just sleep with people, or we don't just open our bodies, our vessels to people without the proper discernment. What I'm sensing is that this person was kind of like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Let me look into a little bit about how you guys. Yeah, so what I'm sensing is that this was like a social media kind of thing. So Six of Wands, letter of news, victory news. This was like something that was like, it was so wondrous for you, just this message coming in, and you were so intrigued by this person, and it felt like it was a victory for you because you felt like this was going to be a new beginning. But with that frustrations and the double-edged sword coming through, it's like this person was literally just trying to escape from their emotions at the time, and they were using you to do so. And what I'm sensing is that now it could have been a period of time, and you're now sensing that there's not a connection here as deep as you thought, that it's more chemistry than anything. I'm going to jump into this energy because this energy, now that I've just went through this energy is completely different. So let's go into this energy because I feel like you're dealing with two different energies, maybe possibly two different people. But take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because I do feel like there are some similarities between these energies. So let's jump into this. Opposition, opposite viewpoints, personal differences, a communication gap, disharmony, misunderstandings, and estrangement. All right, so with this, I'm definitely sensing a fire sign. But with this energy, it's okay, this energy 100% is possession. With this energy, so that's why there's similarities, because even if you're dealing with different partners, or you're dealing with one partner who has two different sides, a more quiet side and a more rambunctious side, that's what this is energy is coming through as. Otherwise, what it's coming through as that you're dealing with two different partners. One is who's more silent, more calm, cool, collected, and then the other who's more of a extrovert, more out there and more loud, and that kind of energy. So with this opposition coming through is the fire energy, is there's a lot of arguments either with this person or with this energy, this personality of the person you're dealing with. When this person gets into this fiery mode, when this person gets into their angry mode, it's like there's no way to talk to them. I actually do sense that a little bit with this energy as well, that communication gap. So like I said, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But overall, with this fire sign energy, with this fire energy, it could be that the person you're dealing with has earth placements and fire placements. So they're jumping between energies energies because they themselves lack the identity. What I'm sensing for these other parties is that there's a very big blockage in the root chakra and the throat chakra. They lack sense of identity and they lack the ability to express themselves through the throat chakra. It's not even just self-expression, because that's impossible. They can't possibly express themselves if they don't know themselves. But in the sense of the throat chakra being blocked because they're not clear about what they want, and they're not communicating what they desire right now. So with that being said, is that this fire energy coming through is a communication gap. Like we said, the throat chakra is blocked up. They're not communicating what they desire. And most importantly, they're not communicating what they desire to themselves. So this is what they really are lying to themselves about, this person as well. Let's see what they really desire. Let's see what this energy really desires and what's holding them back from communicating. All right, Capricorn, I am so sorry. But I definitely was just recording and I didn't have the video recording, so you're gonna have a still shot, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, so with this energy, once again, is coming through as okay, so there's two different energies coming through here. With the Queen of Wands, it's coming through as a fire, as a female fire sign, especially with this black cat. What I'm sensing is that a female fire sign, yeah, especially with this black cat. But what I'm sensing is that this fire energy is attracted to another fire energy. So what I'm sensing is that with this person, with this energy, it's definitely this. This person is attracted to a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. And that's why they're being cold and abrasive, and that's why they're just kind of, you know, keeping you at like like holding you, not touching you with a 10-foot pole kind of thing when it comes to their emotions. Now, this came through for this energy though, so I just want to point out that also what's coming through is that what I'm sensing is that this energy is bringing out the Queen of Wands within you, Capricorn. I would check to see where your fire placements are, check to see if you have any Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries placements. And the reason I say that is because there is coming through as, this is very interesting, because what I'm sensing for Capricorn is that you are dealing with a partner who has earth and fire placements. And I'm most likely talking to a Capricorn who has earth and fire placements. And you guys are jumping between earth and fire communication. And earth communication and fire communication, I hate to say it, you know, every communication has its positive and negative aspects, but fire nor earth are the master of communication. Air signs are the masters of communication. So I would really look into your placements and see if you have any air signs and see where those are and try to work on your strengths and not play into your weaknesses so much. But what I'm sensing right now is that there's a very big weakness in the placements in the astrological charts. What I would do for you, Capricorn, the best love advice I can give you is to look into your partner's chart, look into your chart, and see where exactly the debilitation is occurring and see how you can exalt the relationship. If this is something you want to work on and it's something you want, you have that free will. I implore you to check out my videos on twin flames and soulmates, because you don't want to put work into a karmic situation, a soulmate situation that is just going to teach you a lesson. You don't want to dance with the devil. I would check out my video on piercing the veil, check out the Halloween energy. It is a timeless reading, so it will give you a very good understanding on how to avoid the warning signs, or how to heed the warning signs of a karmic lover, and how to fall more into dancing under the light of your ancestors and following your divine path. What we talked about is, especially with this yellow energy coming through, is that there's a blockage in your solar plexus. You're not trusting the path right now. You're not trusting your divine path. So with that being said, is you really have to look deep into what that divine path is, and that can only be done through self-introspection. And that's funny with this card coming through, because what this partner is actually doing, as much as it may hurt you, it's actually productive for them. They may not be treating you well, and there's no excuse I have for that. However, For them to take a step back and not commit to you before they're ready is actually the honorable thing to do. I mean, it's hard to hear because it may not be what you want to hear and it may not be what you want, but realistically, both of these partners are not committing to you fully, or this one partner with this multiple energy, kind of this paradoxical energy kind of situation, they're not committing because they're not ready. And you don't want somebody, you don't want love if it's not given freely, right? You don't want to have to, and you also don't want to be the person putting all the work into the relationship. And that's what I'm sensing, Capricorn, is that you're losing sleep. When I was shuffling, it was a very depressive energy. And what I'm sensing is that you are losing sleep regarding like these situations, just thinking about how to be a better partner, how to be a better lover. And it's not really fair to you because you deserve more. You deserve to be treated well and you deserve love. What I would say, Capricorn, is my love spells just came out. That might be something you're interested in, but you really need to go down a journey of understanding love itself and understanding how to love yourself, so that you're able to open up your heart chakra and able to express yourself in love. Opening up that heart chakra more, creating more of a balance within your heart chakra will really help energize your solar plexus and allow you to express yourself. Let's see if there's any more hidden energy on these energies, just to give a little bit more clarification. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Death or ending of a situation or relationship. This person is very, very much contemplating not speaking with you, possibly even ghosting you. I'm sensing some money involved here. So what I'm sensing is that, what I'm sensing for the couples is that it's an inner knowing. It's like an inner knowing that the relationship is just over. With that being said, with this 10, like I said, coming through, this money coming through, is that what I'm sensing is that one or both like somebody owes somebody money. So what I'm sensing is that this person owes you money, Capricorn. Maybe. You might owe somebody money. You might owe somebody money, Capricorn. But there's money involved, and this money is making it difficult for the situation to just end. But as far as the emotions are concerned, as far as each individual party's chakras are concerned, right now, Capricorn, you are not like this with anybody. You're not interdependent with anybody. If anything, you're dealing with very codependent relationships that are debilitating you. And that both parties are trying to work themselves out of. Both parties are trying to cleanse themselves out of. Let's see a little bit on this fire energy, the energy as far as what this other person may desire. And let's see where they are at. Yep, that's crazy. Temperance came through. Sagittarian energy. So what is coming through with this is that the person that they desire... The person that they desire is working. They're working. Oh, yes. So the person that they desire is working. So this is somebody that they not see in the workplace. Is just a hard worker. They met in the workplace. They really respect and admire this person's work ethic. But what I'm sensing is that there was a tower moment with them. There was a accident, things happening very quickly at a lightning pace. Yeah. And then 8 of Swords, frustrations, feeling bound and gagged. So this person actually met this person and things went super quick. Like, I feel like, yeah, it was like a steady, this person built like a loyalty with this person, but then once they opened up a relationship or a love connection with this person, it was like everything went so fast. It's like you see like them falling into the tower and then just being bound and gagged. And they feel very frustrated with each other. This is why the throat chakra is so blocked. This person can't speak to you because they can't speak to the other person. There's something about what happened in their situation that disallows them from opening up fully, and this is disallowing them from opening up to you, feeling like so much of this frustration. You see that? So much frustration. This person is so frustrated. And honestly, the sexual frustration that they're having is for this other person. You must do something that this other person does or reminds them of this other person. And that's why they're so attracted to you. Now, with that being said, for the couples, what I'm sensing is that your partner is a Sagittarius. Your partner is somebody who has gone through a tower moment, either that or you guys once, or you guys have been through that tower moment together. And what happened? Yeah, because remember we talked about that this could be possibly that fire energy and a separate energy. So what I'm sensing is that what you did with your partner with the fire energy, Capricorn, is that you guys, this could be a Sagittarius. I'm sensing Sagittarius very strong. But what I'm sensing is that you guys had a tower moment together. Something happened in your relationship and it left you both frustrated, feeling bound and gagged. And this person is now desiring a better work ethic. They desire to manifest abundance and they see you as something that is standing in their way. They know they cannot take you with them, and it's hold they feel like you're holding them back and they can't communicate this to you. Now, I want to say that with that being said, Capricorn, because I got chills, because I know that that just hurt somebody. And I want to say that with these cards coming through and with everything that I just said about love, now I have to be very honest, Capricorn, is that this isn't a bad thing once again, especially if you're watching this reading and you can know and understand this and hear it with your higher self. You'll be able to take this information and actually start to focus on yourself. These readings I did so that we can look into other energy, because I knew that, you know, people want to know what's going on with other people, but I feel like at the end of the day, it's about you, right? So let's pull a card. Capricorn, I just want to let you know that if that is 100% the feelings of your partner, you're in a committed relationship and this is resonating with you, I just want to let you know that you are the co-creator of your own life. And with that being said, you have the power to... Let me see what this card says. Okay. All right, Capricorn. So I was trying to find the words for you to kind of uplift you right now, because I know that that's some intense information, but this card fell through. So what I'm hearing from my spirit guides is that, especially with this 12 coming through, this is my father coming through so strong for you, Capricorn, is that they're saying that you need to pray. I know that's not something that you want to hear. I keep hearing every time I do these readings for you, Capricorn, take care of them babies. I don't know why. But it's coming through again. You must have a spirit guide, Capricorn, who's attached to me in some way now or lingering on, because Capricorn is my most viewed sign. And with that being said, is that you are not trusting your divine path because you're not connected with your spirit guides. And more importantly, you are connected too much with a human relationship, with this human connection, with this material connection, when in reality, what I'm sensing, Capricorn, is lost child or miscarriage, grandmother, mother kind of energy, and maternal energy. But both of those energies want to help you. They want to lift you through. What I'm sensing is that when it comes to like the miscarriage or the child that's gone, I'm sensing that this child, this soul that may not have ever made it to earth, but was within your body, they still live within you and they still are above you, and they're with your other children if you have other children, or they're with your family. What I sense is that I see toys, and I see like this child playing with these toys. Like, so what I'm sensing is like toys might go missing or go in different places. I'm getting mega chills right now. But what I'm sensing is a childlike energy, a spiritual childlike energy, just like running amok for your house and kind of almost like annoying you in a little way, but like in a fun way, like in a way to cheer you up. So whenever you're feeling like this energy to uplift you or cheer you up, please fall into it, because that is your spirit guides. That is your child. That is your child. With that being said, what I'm also sensing is a maternal energy, very grandmother-like. But with this energy coming through is it's a little bit more discerning, a little bit more, I almost like earth energy actually, very still, very steady, and they provide you a sense of security. What they do is they come in and they really make you feel secure at night when you're alone. Like, but what's happening, yeah, and what I'm sensing the most is that when you're at home at night and you're sleeping alone, the nights you sleep alone, because what I'm sensing for you, Capricorn, is you don't sleep alone every night, but there are nights where you have to be alone, and on those nights, you can't sleep. It's almost impossible for you to sleep, but every now and then you'll feel this sense of like this blanket come over you, almost like a weighted blanket. And with that being said, that is when you feel the most safe and the most like calm. And that's them. You know, it's like this washing feeling that just comes over you, that just gives you clarity and understanding. The issue is that you don't allow it to last. You let it be a fleeting moment. So what I'm sensing for you, Capricorn, is to really, really fall into those moments. You know that these moments are happening, but you're ignoring them. And you're not ignoring them because you desire to ignore them. It's not that you're not doing it on purpose, but you're ignoring them because you're too wrapped up in the 3D. Something will happen and then your partner will text you, and then all of a sudden you're wrapped up in a 5-hour conversation, or you and your partner will watch a movie and now you're all of a sudden you guys just spent 4 or 5 hours just watching movies and popping popcorn and, you know, being with the kids or whatever. But now like time has passed and your ancestors want to speak with you. So it's like you're running to these 3D situations and disallowing yourself from having a spiritual moment. You're disallowing yourself from having a metaphysical moment, a moment in the 5D realm where really, I got to be honest, Capricorn, what I'm sensing for you is that you actually have the power to see a lot of the things that I'm talking about. You probably have intuitive powers. You probably could be a seer or a tarot reader of some sort. And with that being said, your intuition is being very, very blocked because you're too much wrapped up in the 3D realm. You could have seen all of this years ago, a month ago, 2 months ago, if you would have been tapped into your intuition, but instead you've been too tapped into the material world. That happens very often with Capricorn energy. I talk about this all the time, but Capricorn energy is represented by the devil. It's represented by possession, obsession, the 7 deadly sins, lust, gluttony. You can keep it going from there. It doesn't matter. But the point is that you're too wrapped up in these things. Pride, you know, living in this earthly being and having too much of an earthly experience. You have to remember that you're a spiritual being having an earthly experience. You're not an earthly being having a spiritual experience. And that's the issue, is you're a little confused about that part. You think that you're an earthly being who wants to have a spiritual experience when in fact it's completely different. All you have to do is tap out of your earthly experience and jump right into the 5D experience, and you can experience peace and tranquility and trust and love beyond your wildest imagination, Capricorn. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I hope that this reaches you in good health and high spirits. I am signing off.